Hey, welcome back to the Big Rand Show. Thank you for joining me. Imagine you and your wife are celebrating. She's pregnant, about to have a child, and then you have that child, and the child comes out with some major and very rare disorders. One affecting their brain, and one affecting their development, and could also cause things like kidney and heart defects. Imagine that you cannot afford the coverage or the cost for the testing and that insurance doesn't cover it. And that you have to reach out to strangers for help. And then imagine, just imagine, somebody posted a very hateful sign saying, "Let your baby die," just below some signs that you put out with links or with the description or name of your GoFundMe campaign. Imagine that, if you will. You wouldn't think that would happen, would you? You wouldn't think that would happen in America. But it did in Toledo, Ohio. Father Casey Ehlers has a son who is 4 months old. That child was diagnosed at birth with two very rare disorders. One that affects the development of the brain, and another that could affect intellectual development as well as has heart and kidney issues. Baby RJ also has a hole in his heart because of one of those rare disorders. Yet, they're trying to keep a positive attitude. They're trying to do everything they can to care for their child in the best way possible. But they put up some signs around a local mall in Toledo, Ohio, and wanted people to go to their GoFundMe campaign and maybe help donate. And somebody had the nerve, the audacity even, to go paint. Literally, they went through some trouble to make these signs. To paint some signs that said, "Stop asking for money. Let the baby die. It's called Darwinism. Happy holidays." Now the thing is, this father and his family know that this child very likely will not live past the age of 2 or very far after, as that is generally what happens with children with these two disorders. It's very tragic to begin with. But just because the child is not likely to survive past 2 years old, does that mean that you don't care for it? That you don't take care of them? That you don't love them? That you don't give them the absolute best care you possibly can as a parent? What kind of sick person does this? Now, I have no clue who did this, but I do know people like it. I've known a lot of my pro-lifer friends that are just like this. So they're not friends anymore. Funny what Facebook shows you about people. But a lot of my pro-lifer friends that I've had throughout my life, most of them I no longer talk to, but a lot of them hold this viewpoint. That quit asking for help and just let the baby die. But you know what? This father and his family, they're rising above the hate. They're rising above the cruelty of this sign. The father said about the person that did the sign is, "We're going to keep throwing your signs away if you keep putting them up," but that he hopes they get help, because obviously they have some problems. So I ask you to pray, if you're the praying type, pray for baby RJ. He needs your prayers. He needs your support, your good vibes, whatever it is that you do. He needs your support. If you can't send money, at least send your thoughts and prayers, or whatever it is. Like I said, you do. But I don't understand people like this. I never will. But the Father says they want to fight hate with love, and I'm not going to go any further than that. If the Father is asking for to show love for the person, then I'll be as nice as I can. But I can't believe somebody would do this. I cannot believe somebody, especially right here at the holidays, knowing that this family is suffering, knowing that they may have a very limited time with their child, and that their child is suffering, and there's nothing they can do about it. All they can do is get the best treatment possible. I'll leave a link in the description below to their GoFundMe campaign. They've already met their goal of $20,000, but I'm sure any amount of money could be helpful to them. But to the Ehlers family, and to baby RJ, I'll be praying for you. I hope y'all do have a happy holidays. I'm sorry somebody had to do this. I think it was just rude, cruel, and uncalled for entirely. But I commend your family for being so loving and caring, even about a person being so hateful. Anyways, this has been the Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck. I'll see you down the road.